Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. In raising funding, there are two key drivers to how much a startup can ask for funding. The first is traction. The greater the traction, the more the startup can ask in a fundraise. Traction includes current revenue run rate, quarter-over-quarter growth, and recurring revenue. The second is founder experience. Successful serial entrepreneurs with exits can use the reputation to raise more funding than the traction indicates. At the pre-seed level, successful founders can raise several $1 million more. This works particularly well if the founder is running a proven business model with a team that did well previously. Experienced founders can also raise additional funds based on their reputation. This may be more in the order of $500K to $1 million of funding. Consider using your team's startup experience and track record to make the case for a greater fundraise. This can be most helpful in the very early stages of the fundraising process when there's little to no traction to reference. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.